modality that I practice is hypnosis, and I have been studying the power of the mind basically for over 40 years now. And I found that hypnosis was the best way for people to make changes in their life. And then as I got into it further, I adapted other modalities like reiki healing, energy healing, chakra healing, and neurolinguistic programming, which is an offshoot of hypnosis. So let's see, we're talking here about cancer, but as I look at cancer, I'm not just dealing with cancer, I'm dealing with what I call dis-ease. And basically all dysfunctions of the body when the body isn't functioning properly is based on the same thing as far as I'm concerned. As I've been doing this now for 15 years, I've observed all the things that happen, and also in my own personal life, everything that happens to people to cause them to have dis-ease. So my theory is that we need to be in tune, mind, body, and soul. So I am working from a spiritual point of view, which includes all religions, so it's not just one. And from a mind point of view, I say hypnosis is mental massage. And I call, when people come back to me after they've healed themselves, come back a few years later even, I call them tune-ups whenever they come back, because we all need tuned up. As far as I'm concerned, the propaganda of the world is mostly wrong. And if we talk about cancer in particular, there is a fear base around cancer. And to me, the cancer is not a death sentence. And as I know about cancer, from all the people that I've spoken to and I've personally experienced it, cancer is in the air. There's no doctor that can tell you what cancer is, or why you get it, or how you get it. And even I work in smoking with hypnosis, and to tell you the truth, if a person believes that smoking will not kill them, it will not kill them. So how does that work? So I'm saying that the mind, it needs to be balanced. In other words, we have to have reduced stress levels. We need to be at peace with ourselves. We need to surround ourselves with ways to escape all the stress that we are involved with in this world. So hypnosis is a way to go inside, and that's what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is just deep relaxation. And in that state, the mind and body heals, actually. That's why when people are ill, when you get a cold, it causes you to stop. And that's the body, the natural sense of the body.
To stop and rest, yeah.
To stop and rest. You know, it's saying, to me, having a cold is the body crying. Right. Because everything is coming out. So it is saying, stop. You have to stop. And I know life is exciting, but sometimes what I find in my clients is we develop personalities or behaviors from our parents that are not necessarily ours. And it causes us to have certain patterns of behavior.
So if somebody comes in for a hypnosis session, what happens? How does it work?
Okay. So what happens is I suppose first speak to my clients on the telephone and do like a private consultation. So we discuss, you know, what is it that they have, what do they think caused it, what is it that they've done to work on it so far. And then I explain, I'm always teaching about hypnosis because most people don't know it and some people have a fear of it. But hypnosis is merely deep relaxation. So in that state, the mind accepts suggestions more easily. So what a better way to heal than empowering somebody that, hey, look, you're going to get better.
Right.
Now, when you even just say that, your body feels good. So instead of, the doctor saying, oh, watch out for this and watch out for that, forget about it. Allow your body to heal. So we're constantly in hypnosis. Part of hypnosis is repeating things over and over again. So that is that the mind accepts it more easily when we do that. And also the mind accepts it when the mind is relaxed. So that is why part of hypnosis is deep relaxation techniques. But when I'm working with the subconscious, which is the inner mind, and I also think of hypnosis, by the way, as it could be considered meditation, it could be considered prayer, it could be considered anything when you go inside and just are at peace, so that you can evaluate things from another point of view instead of a stressed point of view.
So you interview the person and then they come here, and you're not swinging a pendulum in front of their faces and saying you are getting sleepy.
No. But I do have a pendulum, by the way. But I tell you, I can use a paperclip. It's the same thing. But the pendulum is not to get people to relax. I show people what is going on with their chakra system. So I can tell them what centers are open and what centers are closed. When a person is in trouble, they don't feel good because all of their centers are usually blocked. And what causes that? Usually stress, worry, anxiety, negative habits. If someone's overeating or smoking and they don't feel that it's healthy. If someone is going through a divorce, if someone is having a lot of problems at work, that can block your system. And hypnosis, actually, I show people with the pendulum what is closed, and I've never had anybody leave my session without everything open.
Oh.
So that tells me that when we go inside and we completely relax, the body has the ability, and the mind, it comes from the mind first actually, when we're relaxing, the mind and the body have the ability to heal each other.
So they would come to you, or would you go to them usually?
No, they usually come to me unless people are severely ill and I'm going to hospitals,
Right.
or people that can't leave their home.
And they come and you would have them sit in a chair, or they
Yes.
lie down, or
well, first, what I do, my session is unusual. It is 3 hours long.
Oh wow. Okay.
So what I do is I have people fill out an intake, which is quite extensive. It's about 12 pages long.
Wow.
So my goal is for them to experience actually all the different things that are going on inside of them. The 4 negative emotions that cause dis-ease are fear, anger, shame, and guilt.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
So that's the basis for
Yeah.
all dis-ease, isn't it?
Right.
So though when we are involved in those kind of emotions, they actually affect the organs of our body.
Right.
So where things show up are significant as well, because it has to do with what emotion could be causing it.
Right.
So what we want to do is we want to make peace with the emotion. We want to make peace with all the negative emotions around us. We also want to make peace with negative relationships that are bothering us.
Right.
So even if it's a terrible thing that someone's doing to us, it's like we have to release that
Right.
from us. And so those are very important things to do.
Hang on for 1